What up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, don't be. Go ahead and click that subscribe button to be a part of the Witness gang, to join the Witness Nation. Now let's get into this, shall we? Hello, you guys, and welcome to the channel. If you're new, don't be.
I'm Whitney. Keep it cute, get the boot.
Your girl, as whack as she is in all her glory, was in the New York Times. Hello, you guys. Welcome back to WhitneyD TV. And this is, okay, don't be alarmed. This is another installation of R.KELLY Tales. And this is actually R.KELLY Tales number 29, okay? I'm late bringing you guys this information. However, it just dropped on yesterday that BONJEAN is trying to push back the sentencing. Yeah, who didn't see that coming? Okay, so we're going to get into that, but before we do, I want to welcome everybody to the channel. Make sure that you place your city and or state in the chat so I know where you guys are tuning in from, so I can shout you guys out. Okay, not for nothing, please keep it cute or you will get thy boot scoop boogie up out of here. Okay, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. Like this video and share it for the next person to be informed. Okay, now if you like what you see here on WhitneyD TV and you want to be a part of the Witness Nation, it's just better here. I mean, like, okay, you can click the link that's located in the chat and or in the description box and join the channel. Okay, if you'd like to support me with monetary gain, you can do so by sending me a cash app at WhitneyDTV87. Anywhere else, I mean, I will get it, but yeah, that's where I prefer to get my cash apps. Okay, all right. Okay, so welcome, you guys. Okay, I just want to say welcome. All right, first and foremost, the reason why I wanted to go in this particular package, if you will, with the road to sentencing is because you guys should know by now that we have been doing our recap of the New York trial in regards to leading up to the sentencing of R.KELLY, with our road to sentencing for R.KELLY. And so if that's something that you guys are, and sorry about the little glitchy, I don't know what that was about. It's raining here in Texas. So not for nothing. If that's something that you guys are interested in weekly, I've been bringing you guys update pertaining to his sentencing, and just giving you guys a recap, highlights, and information pertaining to the trial that led him to the sentencing. And that is the reason why that I wanted to use this particular packaging, because we've been covering this sentencing, and here BONJEAN is trying to push back more time because she's not ready, baby. She's not ready for this to be over. She's not ready to go to trial in August. She's trying to see what all she's up against. But baby girl, your dude is guilty. This is not we just constantly kept saying this. It's not a Bill Cosby situation. That dude was guilty. And in lieu of watching the freaking Secrets of Playboys, he's definitely guilty. However, on the contrary, this man got free because of a default. I don't know why everybody is putting the cape and crown on BONJEAN because she's not special. Okay. And I think a lot of people, again, are about to get eggs on their face because, again, they're leading her into Mercury waters when it comes to R. Kelly. Okay. That's just period. I don't care who feels what kind of way about it. Okay. But not for nothing. On yesterday, she submitted a document. We're going to read that here live in full effect. And with me knowing how Donnelly responds, we will get a response to that motion on today. I guarantee it. She submitted it on yesterday. So I'm telling you, Judge Donnelly is a 24 to 48 hours chick. If it's a holiday, maybe even 72 hours. But for the most part, she gets her done very swiftly. Okay, very swiftly. So we'll get a response in regards to that. And I was trying to wait on that, but I said, let me at least get this information out. If and when she comes back, I will update you guys in regards to that. Okay, because we are about evidence over emotions over here.
What up, Witness Nation? Now, we're super sleuths over here. We all about the facts. Evidence over emotions. Let's see what we've discovered.
All right. While I got you guys back, I went on ahead and pulled up the document so we can read it and we can get informed. Okay. So I'm gonna put my little stuff down here so you guys can actually see the document in its entirety. I'm gonna go ahead and blow it up. And now it is 3 pages, so we will be reading today. Okay. And we will have a little reading rainbow. So let me go ahead and get my precursor out there.
Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high.
Nope. This ain't it. You are tuned into a realistic, unprofessional perspective reading of this book. So that means stumbles, fumbles, and sometimes an occasional mispronunciation of words. So if you are looking for the audible, this book, go buy it yourself. Or feel free to mute me and read on your own. Otherwise, sit back and be grateful. You are tuned into a live reading with Whitney D. All right, you guys, we are back. Okay, I always just got to put my little precursor out there because y'all be really coming after me. Well, y'all don't know more. Since me putting that little precursor out there, y'all didn't hold y'all mule. And I appreciate that because, baby, okay, look now, all right, I'm just reading this so you don't have to. Many of you guys be listening in on me when you're working and all that, all that jazz and what have you. So I just be trying to read for y'all so y'all ain't got to do it. But baby girl, baby boy, you can read on your own, okay? Shoot. So I might be stumbling, crumbling of words. Shoot, I don't be knowing this. These are lawyers, attorneys, and judges and stuff like that. So I just had to put my precursor out there. Of course, this is not a book, but anytime I'm reading, I want to put that out there to let you guys know. You may get some stumbles and crumbles, okay? I'm just like you, just reading aloud, okay? So as you guys see the docket, okay, and this came out, it was filed on yesterday, as I stated with you guys, okay? So this is the first page out of 3. As you guys see, the address, Lord, the address is right here, but the date again is stated as follows. Okay. And this is from BONJANGLES. Okay. BONJEAN Law Group, PLLC. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get into this doc. Okay. She goes on to say, Dear Judge Donnelly, undersigned counsel respectfully moves this court for an order adjourning Mr. Kelly's May 4th, 2022 sentencing hearing until a date after his trial in United States District Court for the Northern District of Illinois. Wow. Again, who didn't see this coming? Okay. Who did not see this coming? All right. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Nope. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No. Because at first, when she submitted, how many of you guys remember her submitting the motion? And then she was like, we know that his sentencing is scheduled for the 4th. This is not going to push anything back. Now, all of a sudden, she's requesting for it to be pushed back. How many of you guys remember me reading that? I think she was submitting for the extension, like her first extension. How many of you guys remember that? Put a 1 in the chat. If you don't, it's okay. But I remember, okay? I remember receipts, and I remember her stating in her request for extension that it wasn't going to mess up his sentencing for the 4th. They're aware of that, and blah, blah, blah. They just needed more time. Child, here she is. Okay, let's see what she says. At a later, after his trial in the United States District Court for the Northern District of Illinois, which is scheduled to commence on August 1st, 2022. So she's trying to get this sentencing pushed back after the 1st, of August. Undersigned counsel represents Mr. Kelly in the NDIL case because one of the co-defendants in the NDIL case has demanded trial. District Court Judge Leonard Weber has emphasizes that the sorry, y'all, that's my kid's out on my phone, and his phone is on the table. Sorry, y'all. Anyways, undersigned counsel represents Mr. Kelly in the NDIL case because one of the co-defendants in the NDIL case has demanded trial. District Court Judge Lennon Weber has emphasized that the August 1st trial date is firm. Yep. Critically, undersigned counsel seeks an adjournment of the sentencing hearing in this case because she cannot adequately protect Mr. Kelly's constitutional rights at sentencing in this case without compromising his Fifth Amendment rights in the NDIL case. The government objects. Undersigned counsel has an ethical and constitutional obligation to investigate and develop mitigation evidence for use at sentencing. And then these are just the case laws that she's referring to. Case laws. Child. Okay. And it keeps talking about this particular case law, and you guys can read it in its entirety over here. And then it just keeps going on. Okay. And it says the development and presentation of mitigation is a critically important part of the sentencing particular act. Okay, so it's just still talking about the freaking case law. Okay, case law. Okay, a preliminary sentencing investigation has revealed that Mr. Kelly himself is a rich source of mitigation that should be further developed. Potentially with the aid of a mitigation expert. However, undersigned counsel has grave concerns that a comprehensive examination by a mitigation expert could interfere with Mr. Kelly's Fifth Amendment guarantees in the NDIL, which is the Northern District of Illinois. Okay, the case in Illinois. All right. To put a finer point on it, undersigned counsel cannot advise Mr. Kelly to be examined or interviewed by a mitigation expert for sentencing in this case if his words might be used against him in some manner at his pending NDIL trial. My thing is, nigga, you should have thought about that. Like, what does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with anything? That's what happens. But anyways, Mr. Kelly should not have to compromise his Fifth Amendment rights in his pending criminal case in NDIL to develop and present comprehensive mitigation evidence in the instant case. Accordingly, Mr. Kelly respectfully requests that this court adjourn his sentencing hearing until after his NDIL trial. Girl, then we're going to be just on a roll with this because he has to go to Minnesota. I mean, per what I, discovered, that case has been settled out of court. But whatever. His sentencing for New York will be pushed all the way back to next year. At that rate, no, ma'am. The The government is not prejudiced by adjourning Mr. Kelly's sentencing hearing 3 months. The request is reasonable given the constitutional issues at stake. Mr. Kelly is facing a serious and lengthy sentence of imprisonment. He should not have to forego presenting mitigation evidence at his sentencing hearing out of fear that his words could be used against him at his upcoming trial. The foregoing concerns assigned undersigned counsel seeks to adjourn the sentencing hearing for 60 days on account of competing professional obligations and because she has not had an adequate opportunity to develop mitigation in this case. Undersigned counsel is working diligently to prepare for Mr. Kelly's sentencing hearing, but is still focused on post-trial motions, which will not be fully briefed until April 4th, 2022. Undersigned counsel has a significant litigation scheduled over the next 2 months, including 3 post-conviction evidentiary hearings in the Circuit Court of Cook County. My thing is, ma'am, if you can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen. Because what it sounds like to me is that she's saying it's just too much for her. It's just too much. She has to do this. She has to do this. That ain't nobody concerned but yours. You took on these cases. You decided to take on his appeal. You decided to then furthermore take on his trial in Illinois. Child, please. Anyways, okay. Undersigned counsel has significant litigation scheduled over the next 2 months, including 3 post-conviction evidentiary hearings in the Circuit Court of Cook County, Illinois. And this is the mention right here. Furthermore, undersigned counsel is commencing a 2-week jury trial in Los Angeles County on May 23rd, 2022 in the matter of Huff versus Cosby. Oh, so wow. So that's interesting, you guys. It is basically what you guys are hearing right now is that Bill Cosby. Wow. So Cosby has another case? Is that what we're reading? Cosby has another case, you guys. So what I'm gathering, I mean, I could be wrong, but what I'm gathering is that this is Huff versus Cosby. And she said that this is a jury trial. Wow. Y'all, we're going to have to look that up. If I'm reading that right, he's finna undergo another trial. Wow, wow, wow. Interesting. I'll look more into that, you guys, but let's finish, okay? Even if this court refuses to adjourn sentencing until after Mr. Kelly's NDIL trial, undersigned counsel respectfully requests an adjournment of 60 days so that she can satisfy her existing professional obligations while affording Mr. Kelly the effective assistance of counsel to which he is entitled. Respectfully submitted, Jennifer Bonjangles. Okay, here's the thing in regards to this. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, yeah, let me go ahead and get myself back on this screen. Okay, here's my thing in regards to everything. I feel like it's bull. Okay. First and foremost, who didn't see this coming? Okay. I saw it coming. I saw that she's going to try to do everything that she possibly can not to let go of New York. Sounds to me like all the other people on YouTube that are in support of him, not letting go of the daggone New York trial. The man lost. He was found guilty on all counts. The evidence was there. Regardless of you guys want to argue, fuss, fight, crawl, cry, breakdown and convulsions. Okay, at the end of the day, the man was found guilty on all counts, and it is what it is. And just like the rest of these Looney Tunes out here and delusional individuals out here, they don't want to let New York go. We're full steam ahead in the year of Illinois, months away from Illinois, and they don't want to let New York go For whatever reason, they feel like the man was done wrong when we heard from the government by no means was he done wrong. Okay. And it's funny how they're pushing this instead of Bojangles responding. Okay. Because she got until the 4th. Okay. She got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days to respond to the government. Okay. And this is what she submits: to get an extension on his sentencing. Okay. Because what I'm gathering from it, if you ask me, I actually did a poll. I actually did a poll and asked you guys, do you think that Bojangles and them are going to respond to the government? Let me tell you guys what the overall thesis of that particular survey was. Okay. So 6 days ago, I asked you guys, the defense has till the 4th of April to reply. Think they will. Okay. The choices were unanimous. Okay. At 78 votes, 77% said, yep, Bojangles can accept defeat. 17% said, and say what? 6% says no. Okay. Now, my personal choice, I would have, if I could have voted, I would have said, yep, Bojangles can't accept defeat. And this is case in point in its entirety of what we're stating. She won't face the inevitable. Okay. That he's a loser. Okay. He lost. You lost. That's why Greenberg got off this case, because he's a winner. Even if it means that the person is guilty. And we've read in books and he's made statements that, you know, they get off on that as lawyers, knowing that their client was guilty and they actually got them off. And what's disgusting and sickening to me with Bojangles, and I think that I was thinking about coming tonight to you guys. I'm gonna come sometime this week, even if it's Friday with you guys. Just disgusting for me to look at the secrets of Playboy and to see Cosby's allegations rear their head once more, and to know that Bojangles stands side by side with monsters like him in the lather with R.KELLY is sick. And this woman is disgusting. And no shade, no tea. It's kind of disturbing that she would want monsters like these individuals to be free, to be let out. And it's just sickening, to say the least, in regards to it. And it's just kind of like, you know, girl, like woman, like bye. But she has no daughters, you know, she has no children that these predators can mess with. So she doesn't have no cat, no dog in this fight. She can care less about what these menaces do to our community. Okay. But yeah, but in regards to this particular document, I just feel as though, like, who didn't see this coming? I'm freaking excited to see what Judge John Lee rules in regards to this, because basically she's saying that I got a lot going on, I can't grapple. Well, see, now you're in the big leagues, sister. Okay. And you don't have an establishing team like that. Clearly you're doing it all on your own. In regards to that, now you're picking up another freaking case in regards to Bill Cosby. So it's kind of like, yeah, that's not our problem. You know what I'm saying? That has nothing to do with us. Do I believe that Judge Donnelly may very well rule on this? I can't see why she wouldn't, because Judge Donnelly is fair. However, everybody and their mama, we're ready to get this freaking thing over already. We're ready to get this sentencing over so we can be truly done with New York. I would hate to see this be pushed back even further. I would hate it for the victims that are involved that want to be done with this luring situation over their head. I would hate it for the supporters to keep having to pull this out. I just want it to be done. Okay. And I just feel like, I mean, she's just been asking for extensions after extension, more time after more time. And it just feels like she's just coming all apart while she's running behind these people on the YouTube and people on Twitter, you know, patting her on the back and putting suckers and lollipops in her mouth and stuff like that. It's just, it's ridiculous. And at this point, I'm just ready for it to be over. How many of y'all ready for it to be over? Okay, because I'm just, yeah, it's over for me. Okay. Not for nothing, you guys. I will be coming back to you guys tonight for another episode of Where Were the Parents. This particular Where Were the Parents is rather interesting, to say the least. And just to give you guys a backstory, the reason why I cover Where Were the Parents is because it's really a sarcastic question when asking in any kind of situation pertaining to any kind of sexual abuse on either side. Be it it's the side of the victims. Why would you ask where were the parents when at the end of the day it's taken off of the blame of the original party, which is the victimizer? And then if you're on the other supporting side of the victimizer, why would you ask where were the parents when at the end of the day you're saying that yes, the victimizer is guilty, but where were the parents? So at the end of the day, it's a stupid question to ask all the way around, because it doesn't matter. Again, if a parent signs off their child, what does that person do with the signed, sealed, delivered package? I get packages that are marked to me all the time that has the wrong address. I don't then open it. I return to sender. Okay. So this is the reason why I cover Where Were the Parents. And I have another episode that is going to, again, further analyze people in this industry. Because people fail to realize that a lot of the way that a lot of these parents move when it came to R. Kelly is the way you move in the industry. You connect with the sources of the entertainer. You build up a dialect. You build up a rapport. You send your children off to experience what they're going to be experiencing in the long run. As you guys saw, it happened with Usher. His mom sent him off. And now you're about to see in regards to Justin Bieber. He was 13 when he got sent off. Because again, you guys, this is what you do. But the reason being that it's so damning and it's so appalling with the likes of these individuals is because they didn't win. But no one said anything when it happened to Aaliyah. We knew nothing about what was going on with her and R. Kelly. We just saw a star. And then the chips start unraveling once we heard the allegations. But we just thought that, oh, look, he made a star, not knowing what he's doing in hindsight. And then at the further end of the day, the whole industry is filled with pedophilia. What are we talking about? So we can't just say, well, why would they should have known his history? All of the parties involved in this industry does some kind of pedophilia act, some kind of satanic, evil act. That's why they call it Hollyweird. Music world is no different. So at the end of the day, nobody should be collaborating and entertaining and being involved with anybody if we're gonna go at that rate. Okay. Not for nothing, you guys. That is the video. Now I want to hear from you. Tell me what you guys think about this, okay? In lieu of R. Kelly's sentencing full steam ahead approach. And I think now we're at like 30, 36, 35 days from it approaching, and she pulls this, right? So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. While you're there, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. Like this video if you were highly informed, and if you was, share it so the next person could get highly informed, okay? Not for nothing. If you guys are looking for any graphics or any kind of logos or marketing needs, you can hit me up at WhitneyDavisPlanning@gmail.com, and I will be able to assist you from there, okay? If you have any tips or any information in which you would like for me to look at pertaining to any kind of story, hit me up at ReviewswithWhitneyD@gmail.com, and I will respond to you there, okay? If nothing more, I thank you guys so very much, and continue to be super sleuths, okay? I love y'all so very much, and until next time, deuces.
What up, Witness Nation? Now you know we're super sleuths over here. We all about the facts, evidence over.
As we do here with every R. Kelly Tales. You kill me with this.
Y'all killing me with this. I can't help.
Robert.
I can't help. You're killing me, man. This ain't not about music. I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids, and I can't do it. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. You don't want to believe it.
At this point, we briefly pause the interview to give Kelly a moment.
Man, y'all got me with this. Y'all got me with this. Y'all got me with this. Y'all got me. Y'all trying to kill me. Y'all got me with this. Y'all got me with this. Y'all got me with this. Y'all got me with telling me, man. Trying to kill me. Telling me, man. Trying to kill me. You don't want to believe it. Trying to kill me. Telling me, man. Trying to kill me. I hope this camera keep going. Stupid R.KELLY. Fight for my life. Stupid R.KELLY. Do it. Stupid R.KELLY. Fight for my life. Stupid R.KELLY. Do it.
I'm Whitney. Keep it cute and get the boot.